Our brains are powerful, intricate organs that control every aspect of our lives. They help us learn, adapt, and survive in a constantly changing world. But sometimes, our brains can work against us, creating barriers that are hard to overcome. This is especially true when it comes to poverty, where the challenges are both external and internal. Poverty isn't just about a lack of money or resources, it's also about the habits and thought patterns that keep people trapped in a cycle of scarcity. Our brains can justify these habits, making it incredibly hard to break free. Imagine a maze. The exit represents escaping poverty, a goal that seems within reach, but is often elusive. Our brains, however, sometimes lead us further into the maze, making wrong turns and hitting dead ends. We develop habits that seem to make sense in the short term, but ultimately hurt us in the long run. These habits become our brain's way of dealing with the stress and uncertainty of poverty, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. One way our brain justifies poverty habits is through learned helplessness. This psychological phenomenon occurs when individuals feel they have no control over their circumstances, leading them to give up trying to change their situation. Imagine a student who repeatedly fails tests. Each failure chips away at their confidence, making them feel increasingly inadequate. Despite studying hard, they don't see improvement. The lack of progress reinforces their belief that their efforts are futile. They start to believe their efforts don't matter. This mindset becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as they put in less effort and see even worse results. Eventually they give up, accepting their fate as a bad student. This resignation is not due to a lack of ability, but a lack of belief in their potential. This feeling of helplessness is a learned behavior. It can be unlearned, but it requires a shift in mindset and external support. In poverty, people face constant setbacks. These setbacks can be financial, social, or emotional, and they accumulate over time. They may work hard but see little reward. The lack of tangible progress can be disheartening and demotivating. Over time, they start to believe they have no control over their situation. This belief becomes deeply ingrained, making it difficult to break free from the cycle of poverty. They stop trying, accepting poverty as their inescapable reality. Breaking this cycle requires both internal resilience and external support systems to foster hope and change. Another way our brain justifies poverty habits is through instant gratification. When we're struggling, it's tempting to choose immediate rewards over long-term gains. This is the life is short syndrome. Someone in poverty might spend their limited income on a treat instead of saving. They crave immediate pleasure to counter the daily struggles. Their brain justifies this by focusing on the present moment, ignoring the potential benefits of delayed gratification. Generational curses add another layer to this complex issue. These curses are not mystical or supernatural, but rather deeply ingrained cycles of poverty and hardship that are passed down from one generation to the next. These aren't supernatural curses, but rather cycles of poverty passed down through families. Children growing up in these environments often witness their parents' struggles and hardships firsthand. Children growing up in poverty witness their parents' struggles and often adopt the same habits and beliefs. They see their parents working multiple jobs, struggling to make ends meet, and this becomes their norm. Fear of discomfort, of stepping outside their familiar environment, keeps them stuck. The fear of the unknown and the comfort of the familiar, even if it is a life of hardship, can be paralyzing. Overcoming poverty habits is a challenging climb. It requires immense effort, determination, and the willingness to face and overcome numerous obstacles. But understanding the psychological barriers is the first step. Recognizing the mental and emotional hurdles that keep us trapped in these cycles is crucial for making lasting change. Recognizing learned helplessness and the allure of instant gratification can help us make different choices. By understanding these concepts, we can begin to break free from the chains that bind us. Breaking the cycle requires awareness, support, and a belief in our ability to change our own narratives. Community support and therapy can provide the necessary tools and encouragement. Remember, our brains are powerful, and we can rewire them for success. With the right mindset and support, we can overcome our past and create a brighter future.